We made it to the end of the week, and here's what's happening right now on Apple Valley News Now, live at 5.
Dozens of hot air balloons filled the Prosser sky when you can watch them take flight at the annual balloon rally.
Also ahead, several businesses were evacuated today following a structure fire in Kennewick, what officials say led to the emergency.
Plus, a medical controversy emerges as the Trump administration links Tylenol use during pregnancy to autism. Now, local residents and doctors react.
And what direction will temperatures trend heading into the weekend, Stacy?
That's right, guys. A nice cooler day so far, but we're looking at a warm up for the weekend, a cool down next week, and finally some rain. All the details coming up. The news at 5 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 5 on your side.
And a very good evening. Thank you for joining us on this Friday. I'm Austin Reed.
And I'm Wendy Redman. First at 5, the Benton County Sheriff is stepping down despite having more than a year left on his term.
Yeah, we're just learning this information within the last hour or so. Sheriff Tom Croskery is set to resign from his position by the end of the month. According to attorney Alan Harvey, Sheriff Croskery came out of retirement in 2021 to take over the office from the former sheriff who was recalled.
Harvey says the sheriff feels the office is in good hands and has a stable command staff. Harvey also says the sheriff feels he has achieved the goals he established when taking over the command 4 years ago.
The Benton County Commissioners will appoint an acting sheriff at their next meeting set for September the 30th. Other news tonight, the Trump administration says that taking acetaminophen during pregnancy is related to developing autism, which is causing a reaction from the community and local doctors. Many doctors say that acetaminophen, which is found in Tylenol, is safe for pregnant women to use. Doctors even say that it is more dangerous for pregnant women to go unmedicated during a fever. While many doctors recommend pregnant women don't overuse Tylenol, they say the study President Trump referenced doesn't show the drug officially causes autism.
So there's really no debate in the medical community about the fact that Tylenol is safe during pregnancy.
Now, the doctors recommend talking to OBGYNs and specialists for any questions about safe medications. Turning now to First Alert weather as the weekend is coming up.
Oh, it really is. Man, felt like fall today, didn't it?
It did.
Oh my goodness, you got very excited.
I'm
about
happy.
That. Let's check in with Stacy. I think Stacy's also happy. Hey there.
That's right. Beautiful weather today. You could tell that 10 or 15 degree drop was nice. And look at the skies. We still see a little bit of haze, but it's much better today than it has been over the past couple of days. So enjoy 75 degrees right now, humidity at 22%. Our feels like temp is 77, winds are light, our sunset at 6:45. Now, speaking of air quality, we're doing okay. We're moderate in the yellow. Some of the bad air again up towards the fire near Blewett Pass and Cle Elum area, Moses Lake, seeing a little bit of hazardous air quality, even a pocket of that in Dayton tonight. But the air quality will be improving. Winds are really light and they're going to remain that way through today and tomorrow. Current temperatures, nice. Look at this. We're in the 70s all through the region, already dropping into the 50s into our mountain areas. Now, this is the onshore flow that caused our cool down for today, and then we'll just have pleasant weather going into the weekend with a brief warm up as we get to our Saturday and Sunday. Rain will be heading our way many times next week, and we'll also see much cooler temperatures. So soak in this weekend. It's going to be a perfect fall weekend ahead. Austin, Wendy.
Thank you, Stacy. On the fire watch now, firefighters rushed to the scene of a commercial structure fire in Kennewick this afternoon. Take a look. It broke out just after 12:15 in the Office Depot and Best Buy parking lot off Canal Drive. KFD says it was due to a faulty HVAC system. Heavy smoke was reported, but no flames erupted. A number of businesses were evacuated. Crews fanned out Wisdom Bookstore and firefighters walked on the roof to inspect things from above.
We do have a fire investigator here, but it's fairly conclusive that it was that HVAC unit that was overheated. Power and utilities been secured to it, so there is no risk to occupants to reoccupy. We will evacuate units, especially in a large commercial structure like this.
A portion of the parking lot was shut down for about an hour. Office Depot, which is directly next door to Wisdom Books, stayed open. No one was hurt, we're told, and the businesses that were forced to evacuate were able to reopen later on in the afternoon.
In more local news now, the Port of Benton is giving the community a closer look at its facilities and future projects. Next month, the port is offering a free public bus tour starting at 8 a.m. The tour begins at the Port of Benton's main office in Richland and will make stops at the Richland and Prosser airports, as well as Prosser's Vintners Village, the Wine and Food Park, and the Clore Center. Attendees will also get a look at the site of the future Northwest Intermodule facility, made possible by a recent land swap with the city of Richland.
Hosting a public tour on October 1st. Please see our website if you'd like to be a part of that tour and see a little bit of what we've got planned for this project. Following up on that, working with industry as well as our partners and community, we're having a rail information night on October 20th.
The tour will also highlight the port's rail network and provide updates on several capital projects across the district.
The Yakima Health Board is retracting a controversial letter, but the commissioner who wrote it is standing by her words. The letter was written by Commissioner Amanda McKinney. It called unlicensed food vendors part of a dangerous criminal enterprise and was even sent to federal agencies, including ICE. The language sparked outrage. At this week's meeting, dozens of residents said the letter unfairly targeted immigrant families.
Referring to these non-compliant, unlicensed vendors as illegal aliens was appalling.
The number one priority is for people to get home to their safe place, to their families, to their friends. So that's how this all began. This had nothing to do with immigration. This had nothing to do with enforcement.
The board voted to retract the letter and plans to draft a new one ahead of its October meeting. Coming up on the news at 6, we'll hear from County Commissioner Amanda McKinney, who penned the original note.
Former FBI Director James Comey headed to court today, indicted by the Trump administration on 2 felony counts.
President Trump has long called for Comey to be criminally charged and handpicked the prosecutor in the case.
ABC's Christiane Cordero has the details from Washington, D.C.
After successfully getting perceived political foe and former FBI Director James Comey indicted, President Trump today said the case now before a judge is not about revenge.
This is about justice. He lied. He lied a lot.
Comey faces 2 felony counts for allegedly making a false statement to Congress and obstruction of an investigative proceeding before Congress. The charges stem from a September 2020 congressional hearing about Russian interference in the 2016 election.
Chairman Grassley asked you point blank, quote, "Have you ever been an anonymous source in news reports about matters relating to the Trump investigation or the Clinton investigation?" You responded under oath, quote, "Never."
I can only speak to my testimony. I stand by what the testimony you summarized that I gave in May of 2017.
This was a very important thing. He could have said, well, maybe, or I don't remember. He didn't say that. He gave a very specific answer.
Comey hasn't entered a plea, but shared this video statement last night.
I have great confidence in the federal judicial system, and I'm innocent. So let's have a trial.
And more charges against others could soon follow. Trump pressured the DOJ earlier this week in a social media post addressed to Pam, writing, "Nothing is being done and justice must be served now," as he listed Senator Adam Schiff, New York Attorney General Letitia James, and James Comey by name. Today, Trump was asked if he had a list of targets and said,
"Not a list, but I think there'll be others. I mean, they're corrupt."
That was ABC's Christiane Cordero reporting. Comey's arraignment is scheduled for October 9th in Virginia.
Following this newscast, ABC World News Tonight with David Muir picks up on our coverage of the indictment of James Comey and 2 tropical threats that could impact the U.S.
Turning to local sports, the Nitro Circus was at the Walmart in Pasco doing stunts to promote their upcoming shows. The 30-minute free promotional show featured 6 of the best BMX stuntmen in the country. The full performances will also feature dirt bikes, skateboards, and some specially made contraptions. And for the riders, they are always trying to land bigger and better tricks.
Recently, I've been trying a triple backflip, and it's a lot harder than I expected it to be, because I could do a double backflip, and you'd think it's just like, oh, just one more, but it's actually like 300% harder than a double backflip. So it's, yeah, and like Superman seat grabs, classics. There's a whole bunch of classics that can go around, and especially gonna get thrown down at the Nitro Circus.
The Off the Rails World Tour visits Spokane and Everett on December 13th and 14th.
3 times around.
Amazing.
That's pretty crazy. All right, well, what is a Friday night in fall without a high school football matchup?
Well, in Othello, they are taking on Sela in Yakima County, who finished last season at an even 5-5.
Othello made the state playoffs last year, something they're trying to replicate this year.
Will it play out tonight, though? Let's turn now to Apple Valley News Now's Jake Gable. He joins us live from the field at Othello High School with a special guest as well. Jake.
Yeah, thanks, guys. I'm here at Othello. They'll be taking on Sela. Both teams are undefeated coming into this game, and I'm here with assistant coach for Othello, Kevin Hale. Kevin, thank you for joining me. First, I want to ask you about your team so far. 3 games, you as a defensive guy. Can you tell me a little bit about how you feel like your defense has played so far this season?
Well, the defense has done really well. What we do is simple. We just line up and play. I don't want my guys thinking too much. I just want them lining up and playing and getting after it, and we've done that pretty well so far.
And going into this matchup with Sela, is there anything that you're looking out for specifically against the Vikings?
Well, Sela's got a lot of speed and athleticism that we have to deal with all over the field, so that's going to be a challenge for us. Wide receivers, running backs, and of course on the defensive side of the ball, they got guys that can run all over the place, so it's going to be real difficult for us.
All right, well, we'll see how it plays out. Game time is at 7 o'clock, and it's the first game for Othello as well at home, so it's definitely going to be a fun atmosphere. Guys, I'll send it back to you for now.
All right, should be an exciting matchup, right?
Looking forward to it.
We'll keep you posted on that one. Hey, still ahead on the news at 5, we are taking you to a 3-decade tradition continuing in Prosser.
And let's go outside. A live picture from our Skycam network overlooking the Yakima Valley. And in Richland, Stacy Lee is back with your full First Alert weekend weather forecast. Prostate cancer is the second leading cause of cancer deaths for American men. It is most successfully treated when detected early. More at AppleValleyNewsNow.com.
Prosser Memorial Health. Prostate cancer awareness starts here. This is how we care.
You wouldn't buy a car without a test drive.
So why buy a mattress in a box from an online marketing company without ever knowing if it's right for you?
Don't go through the hassle of returning a mattress when you can get it right the first time.
Mattress Depot USA has top quality mattresses that you can actually touch and feel.
Made by local manufacturers.
You're gonna love our prices.
And same-day delivery. Try getting that online.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
Tamaki Law, voted Tri-City's #1 personal injury firm 6 years in a row.
We live here, we work here.
This is our community. We're not just lawyers, we're your neighbors. When you're hurt, we have your back.
That's why we stand with you every step of the way. Thank you for trusting us.
It is a privilege to serve our community, now and always.
Tamaki Law, again voted Tri-City's #1 personal injury firm.
For 25 years, you've made Triple Play more than just a place to play. You've turned it into a place where memories are made. We want to thank our amazing guests and community. From birthday parties to company outings and spontaneous weekend adventures, your memories are what make Triple Play special. Here's to 25 years of fun and many more to come. Thank you for being part of our story.
Do you keep up with the trends or set your own?
Is the color dense enough?
Add more pigment. Launch on social.
We've got to take this global.
All right, so where do we go from here?
You've got to test it, perfect it, expand it. Never rest until it's right.
Introducing the business card that gives back all you put in. The new Chase Sapphire Reserve for Business.
At Apple Valley News Now's Phase 3 Digital, we have the right message to grab attention and drive leads.
Plus, the local expertise to connect you with new customers. Wherever your market is, we'll get results to build your business. Phase 3 Digital. Contact us today.
Early warnings, accurate forecasts.
Apple Valley News Now First Alert Weather.
All right, guess what's back? We are. But also,
that's true.
The annual Great Prosser Balloon Rally.
Yes, the 3-day event kicked off this morning at the Prosser Airport. And if you missed this morning's launch, don't worry, you can catch the balloons take off tomorrow or Sunday morning at 6:45. Now, if you're not an early bird on weekends, there is a night glow you can check out as well. That's tomorrow evening at Fiker Stadium with gates opening at 6 p.m. For more than 3 decades now, people around the country have been gathering together to come see the Great Prosser Balloon Rally.
I'm from Monroe, Washington, and I came here because I wanted to come and see a hot air balloon festival, and it's the closest one to us.
I'm from Arlington, Washington. We were in the Tri-Cities for a concert last night and decided we would take advantage of this wonderful opportunity to see balloons.
Awesome.
Wow, this is a free family-friendly event. Officials do want to remind visitors not to fly drones during the rally as drones interfere with the balloons in the airspace.
Dog lovers from across the region are gathering at Columbia Park for the Tri-City Cluster Dog Show. But for one organizer, this event represents more than just competition. Stacey Davis travels the world as a judge and trainer. Now she is organizing this 4-day event in the Tri-Cities. Davis started showing dogs at the age of 8, following her parents' path. She's judged international competitions and worked with breeders focused on keeping their dogs healthy.
You build meaningful connections with almost every dog you show, but sometimes you get what we call heart dog, which makes things even harder to let go of.
Davis promotes responsible ownership and encourages more people to join breeding programs. For her, the real reward isn't the trophy, it's the friendships formed through a shared love of dogs. Davis calls the Tri-City Cluster one of her favorite events because it combines her passion with community.
Hey, the Three Rivers Convention Center in Kennewick is turning into a canvas this weekend. Only the art isn't hanging on the walls, it's being inked on the skin. It's all part of the annual tattoo convention where more than 50 artists from around the region bring their skills under one roof. Local artist Joe Villa from Take Heart Tattoo Parlor says for many people, tattoos go much deeper than skin level, which, like his tattoo parlor's name, is something he takes to heart. We'll hear from him new at 6. In the meantime, the convention runs through Sunday.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacey Lee.
I don't know, guys. I don't have any ink yet. No ink on this pod, so maybe. All right, by our Skycam, we're checking out Yakima, also the Central Washington State Fair going on, and the weather is going to cooperate this weekend for that event as well. So really beautiful weather going into the weekend. Today was the coolest day. We have a slight warm up going there, 73 right now in Yakima. The feels like is 75 and the winds are light at 7 miles an hour. Air quality has been an issue. It's been plaguing us for a couple of weeks. It's moderate right now in most of our areas, a little bit unhealthy up towards Moses Lake, Blewett Pass where the big fires are burning, but we're going to see improving air quality as the weekend goes on, and I'll show you here in our future cast as that map gets going. This gray that you see, it's a lot of smoke, but most of it is upper level, so it won't impact air quality, so that is good news. Here's the weather pattern shifting on Saturday. Most of it, as you can see, skims right at the top of Washington and the Canadian border. So any moisture will head up towards British Columbia. Wind-wise on Saturday, they're going to be very light. So a great day for the Prosser Balloon Rally. Those balloons should be able to get off the ground nice and early tomorrow morning. Now on Sunday, the pattern shifts once again, and this time the swath comes right across our region, including Tri-Cities, Spokane, pretty much the entire state of Washington. And that's where we're going to start seeing some chances of rain. But in the meantime, enjoy these 80-degree temperatures, because after this weekend, you might not see those again. 70s going into the first part of next week. Yakima also hitting 81 on Sunday. Then we drop down into the 60s and 70s for next week. So big change temperature-wise. And as far as moisture goes, we're going to have chances of showers as well. I'll show you that here in a minute. Let's talk about overnight lows tonight. A little on the chilly side. Everybody down in the 40s. 46 Tri-Cities, 49 Yakima, 45 Ellensburg, 46 there in Hermiston, 49 in Walla Walla. Here's that 7-day planner. Here we are, those 80-degree temperatures, but then take a look at the next 7 days. We stay in the 70s, right at 70 degrees, breezy winds, and anywhere from 20 to 40% chances of rain. Wednesday looks to be the most promising for the Tri-Cities rain-wise. In Yakima, we're going to still see a little smoke and haze as they're a little bit closer to the fire lines. But with the rain coming next week, that should really put an end to our fire season. Those breezy winds will also be impacting the region, and a pretty good chance of rain there for several days in a row for the Yakima area. Ellensburg also much cooler with those daytime highs in the mid and lower 60s. Overnight lows dropping into the low 40s with pretty good chances of rain there. And again, that will help our firefighters. Walla Walla looking good. Enjoy those 80-degree temperatures this weekend. Perfect weekend to enjoy a little wine tasting. Get out there as we're getting ready to harvest all of those wine grapes. And in Hermiston, we're going to see temps in the 80s dropping to the 70s, and there's that rain. So the good news is it's perfect weather for the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
The rain comes during the work week, and that should end our fire season. So
really, that's a lot of good news.
Yeah. Can't
All right.
Okay.
Love it, Stacy. Thank you so much. All right, still ahead, we'll tell you how a police scanner helped reunite a senior dog with his owner. That's in your spotlight.
I'm a real wild one.
Once in a while, we all want to go wild. We just need a little help. Meet a little help. The 2025 Ford Bronco Sport goes over any terrain, so you can go all out. Get a wild deal on a Bronco Sport today. Lease a Bronco Sport Big Bend 4x4 for just $289 a month for 36 months. Only at your local Ford dealer.
Look, it's a bird.
No, it's a plane.
No, it's a cow.
A cow?
Cowabunga! It's fair time.
The Central Washington State Fair is coming September 19th through the 28th, presented by Legends Casino Hotel. It's 10 days full of all your fair favorites like carnival rides, fair food, live entertainment, and livestock barns. There's also lots of new stuff to see like acrobatic sea lions and radical reptiles. Get your tickets now at fairfun.com.
With depression, it feels like every day you're just going through the motions. But what if you could get your go back?
Go with Auvelity.
Auvelity worked fast. Some saw relief in as early as 1 week. And Auvelity lasted. On average, significant relief was seen at 6 weeks. Antidepressants may increase suicidal thoughts and actions in young adults. Tell your doctor about sudden changes to mood, thoughts, or behavior. Don't take Auvelity if you have a history of seizure, eating disorder, or have abruptly stopped drinking alcohol, or taking benzodiazepines, barbiturates, or anti-seizure medicine. Serious allergic reactions can occur. Don't take if you are allergic to dextromethorphan, bupropion, or any of the ingredients in Auvelity. Don't take with MAOIs. High blood pressure, manic episodes, serious eye problems, and dizziness can occur. Report all medicines you take to avoid a life-threatening condition. Don't take Auvelity if you are or may become pregnant. Side effects can include dizziness, headache, diarrhea, feeling sleepy, dry mouth, sexual function problems, and excessive sweating. Ask your provider about Auvelity.
Go with Auvelity.
Get ready for adventure with the fun and rugged 2025 Ford Bronco Outer Banks from Price Ford of Yakima Valley. Nob Hill Casino's biggest prize ever. Want to drive it home? Just enter daily at Nob Hill Casino now through Wednesday, October 8th for your chance to win. While you're here, enjoy our 16-lane bowling Bowling Center, mouth-watering cheeseburgers at the Last Frontier restaurant, cold drinks at the bar, and try your luck with pull tabs and table game action.
We invite you to come visit us at Price Fort of Yakima Valley and Nob Hill Casino, where the locals play.
Apple Valley News Now's Young Hearts, sponsored by Columbia Basin Oral and Maxillofacial Surgeons, supporting Bikes for Tykes, giving away bikes and helmets to area kids. Click Bikes for Tykes at applevalleyNewsNow.com to see how you can help.
Well, here's a cool spotlight for you tonight. A 17-year-old poodle named Turbo was found wandering alone near Umtenham Road in Ellensburg. The dog was exhausted and taken to an animal shelter, having outdated information on his microchip. But thanks to a neighbor who, listen to this, heard the call on the police scanner, Turbo's owner was notified and they were reunited. All right, if you have an idea for the spotlight, send it to us through any of our social media platforms, or you can email us news@applevalleyNewsNow.com. Good news.
I love that. I'm glad they got reunited right away.
Exactly. Beautiful story.
All right, and we're going to have a beautiful picture for you and your reason to smile when we return.
Josh Cobra, First Alert Weather on Good Morning Northwest from Apple Valley News Now, on your side.
It matters every day and every night. It matters that we're not just in your community, but that we're part of it.
We'd be happy to help you.
Making sure everyone feels welcomed and rewarded.
$1 on the way out.
It matters that we're here for what the doctor prescribed.
Thanks so much, Eric.
And also, just what the doctor ordered.
Need some help?
Right by your side,
Hi, Alex.
right when you need us.
I'm gonna go grab that for you.
Welcome to CVS. Join us.
Board-certified gastroenterologist Dr. Amber Sharon is now seeing patients at Prosser Digestive Health Center. Dr. Sharon provides upper endoscopy, colonoscopy, and specializes in women's digestive health. Get expert, compassionate care close to home. Call Prosser Digestive Health Center at 509-786-5599 to schedule, or learn more at prosserhealth.org. Prosser Memorial Health. This is how we care.
The federal tax credit ends soon. Now's the time to get a great deal on a Ford Mustang Mach-E or F-150 Lightning. They're perfect for visiting friends across town or road trips across the country. And with the Ford Power Promise, get a complimentary home charger and standard installation. Save big on these all-electric vehicles that are smooth, fast, and fun. The federal tax credit ends soon. Get a great deal on a Ford Mustang Mach-E or F-150 Lightning. Only at your local Ford dealer.
Do it all with Steel Battery. Now is the best time to save big on over 40 hardworking Steel tools. Hurry into your local Steel dealer or shop online.
Now's the time for a great deal on a new Honda. It's time to drive smarter with high-tech features and excellent reliability. From the Kelley Blue Book Best Value brand. Right now, you can get a 3.49% APR on a 2026 HR-V.
The ice is fresh. The weather is cooler. That can only mean one thing. It's hockey season in the Northwest. The Kraken are hard at work this preseason, so who will step up? Kraken, Canucks, 7 tonight on Apple Valley News Now.
Welcome back to what should be a thrilling second half.
Bengals, Broncos, Monday Night Football at 5 on Apple Valley News Now.
Yeah, we wait for it, of course, your reason to smile. Keep those photos coming, by the way. We absolutely love them. Come take a look at your screen. This one comes to us from Jeannie Harp near Baker City, Oregon.
Oh,
That's pretty,
nice, yeah.
huh? So that was a great sunset from last week. That QR code right there on top of your screen, that is how to get your photo uploaded and on television. Thanks to our friends from Lifetime Dental Care. All right, planning your day tomorrow. Look at those kind of cooler-ish temperatures. It's feeling fall, y'all, in the morning for sure. Get that hot cup of coffee and grab a light coat. 60s and low 70s by the middle of the day. And then once again, those 80s for some of us. And I'm pretty sure, guys, after this weekend, those 80s, kiss them goodbye. I don't think we're going to be seeing any more 80s. I could be wrong. We'll do the knock on wood thing, but I think the 80s are done for 2025. So the fall weather is officially kind of joining us. But the good news, we have those showers coming our way, and that will officially, hopefully, put to bed fire season for the rest of this year as well.
All right, we'll focus on that.
Let's focus on that.
Perfect. All right, that'll do it for us. Thanks for joining us.
Hoping your news is good news.
Have a great night.